Good quality Class 4 is race number 3. We come back in distance from the opening 3 races, and it's a Class 4 over the 1,200 metres. Juno Flash carries an extra £7 for his last start win. Awesome Treasure has the hood going back on his first start since November, but he has had 4 trials. Happy for All, hood off cheek pieces go on, and an extra £3 on his back for that last start win. Lost Child unlucky on debut, round the globe having his first start. He's had 4 trials. Noble One has the hood coming off. Soaring Tower has a shadow roll going on. Trust Me on a 7-day backup. Beat Hollow has the hood off, as does Superhighway, and Soaring Tower has placed his last 2 course and distance. Good to slow the tempo here, Paul. As Awesome Treasure goes forward, I Give Trust Me can find himself in a nice spot. And Juno Flash getting some one-off cover, looking for back-to-back wins.
Yeah, because the rest of the horses tend to go back from Beat Hollow backwards. So I think Juno Flash with a positive ride can get himself into a nice enough position. Awesome Treasure, look, he leads and he's not been leading normally. He's drawn the outside, so I think you have no choice but to go forward. I Give is the other alternative leader.
We've got an interview to start off for race number 4, and it's Happy for All, who didn't look to be travelling well on the turn, but he dug deep to win. To find out how he's done since, Nick spoke to his trainer, Jamie Richards.
Jamie Richards, Happy for All was very good on debut. He was able to win and beat Easy Snip by a neck on that occasion. I don't think you were here, actually, so what were your impressions of that win?
Yeah, it's given a lovely ride by James. Got him in a beautiful spot from a bit of a tricky gate. And really sort of had to chase him along to hold his spot, but he was good and tough to the line. So, yeah, we'd been happy with his trials and thought that he was a horse that would continue to improve a little bit with racing and experience. So, happy with how he's come out of it. He's trialled well since, and looking forward to seeing how he goes on the weekend.
Just on that trial, I mean, obviously he showed that he had come out of the race well. Matthew Chadwick was on board for that. I wanted to ask you about the change in headgear. Hood's coming off, cheek pieces are going on.
Yeah, so I had a bit of a chat with James afterwards, and he sort of felt like he either needs to step up and trip or the hood's got to come off. So with the permission of the stewards, we trialled him in the no hood and the cheek pieces on, and he trialled well, showed good speed. So that's what we've gone with. I just didn't think he was quite strong enough to be stepping out and trip yet. I thought another run at 1,200, a bit more of a base of foundation of fitness would suit him better. So unfortunately the barrier guides haven't been kind, so he's going to have to do it the hard way from out there in 12, but maybe with the gate speed that he showed at the trials he might be able to sneak forward a little bit, but ultimately we'll just leave that up to James and see how it plays out.
And I guess the fact he is able to race on this weekend, bit of a blessing in disguise that James is back, and nice to team up with your fellow countrymen again.
Yeah, we're just a month between runs and a little tick over trial sort of seems to suit most of these young horses that are coming through, some of the H horses that we've got, so we'll just continue to take it along quietly, but it's a good quality field as you would expect on a bigger day here, Classic Cup Day, Hong Kong Cup Day, but we'll be there doing our best.
Jamie making a case for Happy for All to make it 2 in a row. Some Sha Tin form now, Paul. Down the straight, Juno Flash. This was his first go at Sha Tin. Ran through the line strongly, which he needed to do because he goes back to 1,200 metres. You've had some time for I Give in the past, but his racing manners haven't been completely great, have they?
I don't think he's the finished product, I Give. So, look, I'm happy just to watch him go around one more time here and see if he can improve. But Juno Flash, the best part of this race was when he really stretched out late down the straight and won really nicely. Inner Construction's been going really well, the horse that he beat. So he's going nicely at the moment. And, look, I think he's one of the main chances.
Another horse that's racing well, Paul, but without winning, that's Brave Dreams. He's pretty hard to have on a win line. He's just won 1 from 16, but he's normally placed.
He is. Oh, look, I've got him in once again on a place line, Brave Dreams. He's very consistent here. He's drawn nicely in barrier number 1. Zach Purdon will stick with him as well. So, look, he's definitely going to get his opportunity from that inside draw. He'll probably be sort of like 3 back on the inside. I don't think he'll be too far away at all. So, look, he's definitely one that has to go in. But as you say, he doesn't really win that often. He's just a one-time winner from his 16 starts.
It is Supreme Lucky who beats him there, and he was massive in defeat last weekend after bombing at the start. Some trial form and a first starter, Paul, round the globe. Similar sort of colours to Voyage Bubble. Same stable, Ricky Yu. 4 trials, this the most recent of them, and he beats a Sight Hero.
I've liked the way he's been trialling this horse, and he's been trying to get some pretty good horses as well. Look, he got into the clear. He looks really professional. He's had the 4 trials to get him ready. £1,069 for him. And look, I think he's going to run a big race on debut. He should get himself into a nice enough position as well.
He's drawn barrier number 5. Sha Tin takes the ride. Sha okay to ride after that fall on Wednesday night. Indeed, he did ride Mark the Moment in the race after. Has he done enough to go on top though, Paul?
I'm going to give him a chance. I'm going to put him on top round the globe because I have liked the way he's been trialling. I think he's got rating points in hand. Juno Flash was a really good run, but just has to carry the 135. Soaring Tower has been in great form recently. He comes in with a lightweight and he's gets back. He'll be running on strongly, and Brave Dreams in there as well. The current favourite. I think he's a horse that has to go in on his current sort of form. He's been consistent. 7, 1, 14 and 3.
And for triple trio punters with a jackpot, that's the first leg, race number 4.